What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and as we dive deeper into Zero Chill, there are so many other things that are coming very, very soon, but I wanted to jump into this real quick with the Sean Taylor Power-Up. Pretty much the way that it was working out with Zero Chill, when you go to, to go play some solos right now, if you look inside the milestones, it's going to show that Sean Taylor is a tier 4 item that's earned, but if you already played all of it, it doesn't seem like there's any way else for you to get it, which is pretty weird to me. I don't know exactly what was going on. I know that they did say that they wanted to get it done prior to the release of everything else, but it just didn't work out that way, and they put them out as a limited, and it is what it is. So what I did was, once I saw that, I immediately went to go search inside this, the auction house, and I was able to secure him immediately, because he's going to be a player obviously that we're going to keep on the squad. I was just recently looking at Michael Vick too to kind of determine some of the prices that you can actually get him for. But with Sean Taylor, obviously he's going to be an ideal user. Right now he's relatively cheap, 117 whatever. I got him for 126. It is what it is. I just bought him. I'm like, yo, you know what, whatever, because I don't understand what's going on, because it shows that it's already earned, but I don't have him in my binder, and I don't know if I play through it, will I get another one? I don't know what's going on with it. Either way, we got him. I'm going to show you guys what's going on. First of all, let me back out really quickly and show you in my recent purchases that I got him for the 126. Let's go ahead right there. All right, so it'll show you that I won him for 126,250. So now that we got that situation under control, we're gonna go back now and kind of fix what was going on with his card to begin with. All right, so ideally, right here, we're gonna jump right onto his card. All right, we're gonna go to improve. Remember, guys, some of you guys that are newcomers to the game, you guys are wondering like, bro, I can't add him to the power up, what's going on? It's because you already have things that are activated with him, so you're not going to be able to do that. You have to actually downgrade the card to like its original state, and then you will be able to do that. All right, so just so everybody understands what's going on with that, he has to be the base card. If he is not the base card, then you will not be able to continue to power him up. You cannot add that card with those things and those abilities into the power up. He has to be bare, just like that. All right, so now we're going to go to newest, and we're going to go to the Sean Taylor power up, which I just showed you guys how we got him, and we are going to look and make sure that we can add him to it. Okay, so look, there it goes right there. So he's going to be a 94, but now you see he has all those secondary positions. He has all that other stuff going on. So you're going to have other options if you actually want to keep him as a player, actively on the squad doing whatever, because he's going to go to a 97 speed with this power up. So that's going to be ideal when you take a look at it. Now, it's very, very expensive, because you can see the numbers, 36, 45, 23, like it's crazy numbers, bro. But it works out for us because we were able to secure a decent amount of training through opening packs on Christmas Day, all the other good stuff. But this guy is very expensive to power up, so this is some serious stuff going on. But again, he's a hard-hitting safety with ridiculous speed. So now what's gonna happen is, ideally what EA Sports should do is they should upgrade Tillman, so that Tillman can also get his speed up as well. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with that. I haven't received any information as far as, when they're going to be planning on doing that. But obviously we have to give him an X factor, right? So more than likely, it looks like reinforcement is probably going to be his thing, because that's what we've been giving everybody else. So we'll give him reinforcement. Go ahead and equip that ability. We'll go ahead and this is the part I was talking about before. The lurker aspect. Not being able to get that until tier 3 is kind of, oh, there you go. Oh, so he could get lurker and enforcer? Oh, because he has the power up. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, because with the other card, you couldn't do it. Okay, we good. This guy's absolutely the user. So, Derwin James, bruh, like, yo, it was nice knowing you. It's good to go. All right, with the power up, we're good to go. I was like, yo, what's happening? All right, the power up makes all the difference. So, what we're going to do is we're going to give him enforcer. When does he get enforcer? Do we need to give him zoned out in case we put him in coverage? I don't know if we need to do that, but I know we need to give him, that's lurker there, and enforcer is, okay, we'll just give him lurker there, because he's going to be our user. So we'll give him lurker. With that speed and everything, he's going to be a monster, and then we don't need to look at anything else. He has to get enforcer. That goes without saying. And then for the tier 1 ability, I guess we've been doing, like, I gave Ronnie Lott zoned out. It definitely does help with like some of the animations that you get when you click on. So that's something that I would probably recommend But also with the way that indoor baller is, like I said, this is something that helps you get to that X factor just so much faster. And it's pretty much been decent for me. But I think we're gonna give him zoned out just to make him the full package. You know what I'm saying? What's his secondary position? Strong safety. All right, so we don't need to do that because we're gonna leave Derwin James because Derwin James is a monster. So we'll leave him there. Also, it's just the fact that he's not gonna have abilities on him. He won't have the enforcer. So that might be an issue later, but right now it doesn't matter because the speed that this guy is going to have is going to be very, very ideal to what we're trying to do. So we'll go ahead and we'll give him Sprinter ×2. We could give him Brawler ×2, but he would only get +1 speed at this point. So we don't want to do that. So we're going to leave it according to the way that we were trying to do it before. So let's go back now. We're going to get back some training also from Derwin James, but again, we are not going to get rid of Derwin James because he's still a big hitter and a monster in the game. So we'll leave him as a backup to Tillman at his natural position. We're just going to actually take away some of those other things. So let's go ahead and add Sean Taylor back into the lineup. Let's look at his numbers. Let's see what he became. Because this is good. This is good stuff. Everything is good now. Because with the way that it was before when we couldn't get Enforcer and Lurker, I was raging low-key. 97 speed, 96 acceleration, like 95 zone, this is all beautiful. And then he has the good block shed. He has a lot of stuff that is going to disrupt the run and everything like that. Of course, the hit power, everybody already knows, you know, the dude will just knock your block off with no problem. But he gets you everything else as well. So, okay, spin move 85, that's not bad either. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro, like this dude right here ain't playing no games. Zone coverage, everything is good. Catching traffic, spec catch. Okay, so the dude got spec catch on him. Okay, deep route. Oh, bro, the dude, he can't run deep route. He can't run no deep routes though. Okay, he got beat press and then press. What else does he got going on? Anything else interesting? Lead block, break tackle. Hold up, we wanted to see his block shed, right? I think that's what I came over here to see. What his block shedding would be, because he usually gets decent. Yeah, 78 is ridiculous. Ronnie Lott got, you know what I'm saying? These two guys ideally are going to get off the block and corrupt and disrupt and do whatever to the run, you know, the run game. So that's why they are ideal in this situation. Now, with everything else, we already saw, we put on him the Lurker, all the other stuff. So he has everything that we need. So we're going to take Derwin James out and then take away his abilities. Go ahead and refund those. Zoned out, Lurker, and Enforcer. So now he will be our new user in our nickel defense. He would be the new user that we would have. I think we have Ronnie Lott as a backup over there. We got Pat Tillman over there. What we're going to do with this guy is we're going to take away, you know, obviously his abilities. So that way, you know, we're not overspending on the stuff that's there. So we'll go ahead, get a refund for that. We'll get a refund for Lurker. We'll get a refund for everything else that's actually going on with it. Indoor baller, we'll take that back as well, and then we'll just take it back off for Enforcer. Now, it doesn't mean that Derwin James is not going to cause fumbles. It just means that you won't be able to get the click off fumbles. So like I told you guys, I've been trying to let you guys understand, it's so much better if you guys get used to now, like what I've been doing. Unless it's Pat Tillman, I click on and do the hit stick myself and go for it. If I miss it, I miss it, whatever. Because Pat Tillman is the glitch in the game, so you kind of, you know, it works out for you to do it that way. But I just want to make sure that I'm pointing it out, you know, very, very important that you guys understand. He is probably the only one that's going to consistently get you those fumbles. If you use Night Train Lane, you have to actually click on him and then go for the hit stick and, you know, to actually get it. So that's something that I wanted to make sure that you guys were well aware of before we continue to go on, because a lot of us are really, really taking our teams to the next level and we're looking for other ways to like just get better. You're going to want to start clicking on and just putting in work. Like there's really no way around it. You're going to definitely want to make sure with everyone, because Derwin James is now on kickoff. Now remember, you can always get that glitchy animation with the kickoff where the computer just dives at the guy and the guy just falls over. And then you can also get animations where they hit the player really, really hard, but nothing really happens. So there's a lot of different things that are determining factors with that. Ideally, I want to make sure that everybody understands that it is a time right now where you can actually do house rules, go in there and start practicing stuff, because it doesn't count against your record, and if you win, you win. You lose, it don't matter. You get a hearth pack, and it's all whatever. But that's where I usually lab a lot of the stuff that I'm doing, because I want to make sure that, you know, when I go into a game, I got this rocking. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to go into a game and it's like, you know, bro, I know I'm supposed to be clicking off with this hit stick, but I can't because this guy won't let the guy fumble. You know, it gets weird when everybody's expecting the enforcer to just do everything. So without enforcer, you're not going to get those same animations, okay? So just be very, very clear and understand that the way that this is working out right now, you're going to want to start doing those click offs, all right? Now, as far as everything else that's coming Zero Chill, I'm going to give you guys more videos a little bit later on. I will continue to look into why, you know, specifically why it shows up as, you know, you would achieve it as a tier 4 item, but yet still nothing happens as far as the milestones. I think that might have just been a glitch because before we had the gingerbread man there. So maybe with the release of him coming in, that now it's like, all right, it was supposed to be there ideally, and then it just wasn't. But again, if you guys play a solo just to like make sure to see if anything pops up, we could try that. Because I know that you guys probably like, yo, what if you play a solo? Let's see what one of these things would do right now to kind of see. Otherwise, we already did the tier 4. Win the game, complete 3 or more passes. What is this, 4th quarter, 6 minutes? Bro, why is it so long though? You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, is this something shorter? Like, yo, that's mad long right now. Like, bro, 12 days of Mutmas? What's it? What is this? Pass of 50 yards? Okay, this one's easy. This one's easy. All right, let's do this one. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not trying to go through all that. So we'll play one, get some stars, and see if it re-registers as something else. But again, I don't think it's going to work like that. I think it's just something to where we kind of missed the opportunity for getting him for free, and now it looks like you have to pull him. He's you know, I showed you earlier, he's a 77 overall. Maybe you go and gamble in the exchange set, see if you could pull him. I do expect his power up to be around 100K, you know, for the time being. Some of you guys may ask, should you buy it up and wait to see what happens? I would not buy them up at 140, whatever like that, because I don't see the power up staying that crazy, but you can see how ridiculous he gets with the actual power up. Because with the actual limited, I wasn't able to get all those other items the same way, so I would definitely look into that. All right, this is competitive. All right, so let's go ahead and hold up. What? Who is this? Okay, no. Packages. Why is 15? Who is 15? Gardner Minshew. Bro, why is Gardner Minshew in my game? Is this part of? Bro, what is this? Why was Gardner Minshew? Is he supposed to be the guy right now? I don't even know what's going on, but it don't matter. I just want to play this one solo and see. We're gonna check it out. Let's just see what happens. All right. Yeah, that guy is gone. Michael Vick. Whoa. Did he overthrow him? Oh, okay. Good. Michael Vick got that arm, bro. Michael Vick got that crazy arm, man. Like, dudes are like, yo, we can't throw Gmias. Yeah, you guys lying, bro. Is that max stars? All right, good. All right, so let's return to the challenges and let's see if it registers and gives us anything. Otherwise, I guess it's just something that they wanted to have out and it just never really worked out. And now you have to actually buy the power up. But again, the power up is 100% useful. I would definitely look into getting it if you don't already. So what do we get? Nothing. Okay, challenge 3-star, 4-star, milestone 240 stars. Yeah, so we reached another milestone and we didn't get anything. Yeah, so I don't think you're gonna get it from the solos. If any of you guys got lucky enough to do that, please let us know in the comments. But I just think that it was something that they wanted to do that just never actually came to fruition. And it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Grab the power up. You see the kind of abilities that I put on him. Let me know if you have any other, abilities or something that you think should be added to him. And we'll go from there. I want to thank you guys and girls for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying your holiday. Until next time, one love.